Hello students, today we will be taking up a topic of linear equations in two variables, that is by substitution method. So we are going to look how to solve the linear equation by substitution method. Alright, so this is our topic. And this is one of the methods of solving the linear equations. So I am taking up a sum. For example, 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. And the other equation is x minus y is equal to 4. Now, in substitution method, what we do is we substitute the value of one variable in the other. For example, if this is my equation 1 and this is my equation 2. So, substituting the value of x. Now, what is the value of x here? If I take minus y on this side, this will become y plus 4. So, x is equal to y plus 4 in equation 1. So, this is what I am going to do. Either you can substitute the value of y or x. एक इक्वेशन में से एक वेरिएबल का वैल्यू निकाल के दूसरे इक्वेशन में डालने का. So I am now going to put this value in equation 1. So this is going to be 2. 2x it is. So if I am substituting the value of x, this will become y plus 4 is equal plus 3y is equal to 5. So if I open the bracket, it will become a linear equation in one variable. So this is 2y plus 8 plus 3y is equal to 5. So 2y plus 3y is 5y. 8 यहाँ जाएगा right hand side में. So this is going to be 5y is equal to minus 3. So the value of y is minus 3 by 5. Leave the answer in standard form. Don't try to convert it into decimals, okay? And whatever is the answer, like here it is minus 3 by 5. So the answer should be left in the standard form. So this is y is equal to minus 3 by 5. 3 by 5. Now you can substitute back. Substitute in x. So what is the value of x? Substitute in x is equal to y plus 4. So what will I get is minus 3 by 5 plus 4. I can take the LCM here. So if I take the LCM, this is going to be minus 3 plus 20 upon 5. So this is now 17 upon 5. So the value, you can write the final answer here is x is equal to 17 by 5 and y is equal to minus 3 by 5. Okay, so this is going to be your final answer. Now over here, as you have seen, we have substituted the value of x. You can also substitute the value of y. Either of the ways the sum can be done. Okay, now we'll take up another sum. For example, 152x minus 378y is equal to minus 74 and minus 378x plus 152y is equal to minus 604. Now what is this difference in these two equations? If you look at the coefficient part of x and y in both the equation number 1 and 2, so you can see is they are interchanging. Okay, like here you have minus 378, here also you have minus 378, here you have 152, here also you have 152. So that means you can say that here the value of the coefficients of x and y, they are bigger numbers but they are interchanging in both the equations. If this is the sum, then you have to follow a particular method. The method says that you have to first add and subtract and get two new equations where you will find the coefficients have been reduced. So I am adding 1 and 2. So the step 1 is to add both the equations. So when I add equation number 1 and 2, what will I get? It is 152x minus 378y is equal to minus 74 plus I am adding minus 378x plus 152y is equal to minus 604. So when I add, the signs will not get changed. but I am getting minus 226x minus 226y is equal to, here if I add minus and minus, it means addition. So this will become minus 678. Now I can take minus 226 common. So when I take minus 226 common, I will be having x plus y is equal to minus 678. I can divide on both the sides by this number minus 226. So you will be having x plus y is equal to 6 3s are, if you 226 3s are, if you see, it is minus 678. So it will be getting reduced to x plus y is equal to 3 when you add. Now when you subtract, okay, now what happens, let us see when we subtract. So subtracting equation 2 from 1. So let us see what happens. So this is going to be 152x minus 378y is equal to minus 74. And minus 378x plus 152y is equal to minus 604. So when you are subtracting, there will be a change of sign. Alright. So when you are changing the sign, so this is going to result into 530x. Minus and minus is addition. So this is again 530y. This is plus and minus. So I am going to do the subtraction here. So this is going to be 530. So now if I divide throughout by 530, this will get still reduced to x minus y is equal to 1. So this is my equation number 4. So I have seen that these two equations which were having a very big coefficient has been reduced to two smaller two equations with smaller coefficients. Now I can solve, now we will be solving these two equations, new equations, by substitution method. So I am going to substitute the value of x is equal to 1 plus y from 4. So here if minus y goes on this side, it becomes plus. So 1 plus y is equal to 4, x is equal to 1 plus y from equation 4 in equation 3. So when I am going to substitute, let us see what happens. I am substituting, what is my equation 3? X plus y is equal to 3. So I am substituting the value of x. So there it will become 1 plus y is equal to 3. So 2y is equal to 2. So the value of y is 1. So I have got the value of y. I can substitute now this in either of the equations 3 and 4. So now you do not need not worry about your first and the second equation. You have to concentrate only on the third and fourth, that is the reduced form where you have reduced it. So I will be substituting in equation. So you can substitute in equation 3 or 4, whichever you want. So in equation 4, I get x is equal to y plus 1. This is nothing but 1 plus 1, that is 2. So therefore I have got the final answer of x as 2 and y as 1. So this is going to be your final answer. So here we have followed the substitution method, but there was another steps to be followed when the coefficients are bigger and they are interchangeable in the two equations. So we have seen the different ways of solving. So in the next session, we will be taking up the word problems related with the linear equations. Thank you.